What's up, and how's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good. Sorry it's been a while since I've been streaming. Glad to be back. Glad to be back playing some more Horizon Forbidden West. This is a game I've really enjoyed, but had such a hard time getting around to play. Had to do some repairs to the PC, did a little bit of changes here in the studio, so glad to be back playing it. Hopefully we have a pretty good stream tonight. Let's go ahead and load from our last save point. Last time I literally got basically thrown out of the server streaming. There was like an issue with Restream. Our servers in our area went out. So, unfortunately, I was kind of like thrown out of the server. So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. But yeah, let's jump into this. Doing a quick feedback sound test. Let me turn this up just for a second. Tonight. But yeah, let's. Oh yeah. Okay, good deal. Double playback there. Here we go. So I'm going to focus a little bit more on story content. There's a lot of games coming out that just came out, a few other things, and I feel like I'm so behind on my streaming schedule. Honestly, the only way to put it is just so many things came up, got in the way. There's just not a lot of explaining behind that. And other than Tom has gotten away from me due to some frailties, basically. Again, had to work on the PC, did some work here in the studio. So, definitely gotta really put my focus into gaming. A few games have came out I just want to play so bad. And I gotta avoid like all spoilers on. I'm wanting to play Elden Ring, I wanted to play the Stranger to Paradise. Just so many games. I haven't even touched the DLC for Pokemon. The worst part about this is like the amount of time that I've not played this game. I'm not going to be used to the controls all over again. It's going to be like basically starting over again. What up, Tim? How have you been? Or Sith, I should say. Thanks for jumping on YouTube. Glad you can make it. Tim. So obviously the mic isn't on the headset anymore. I got a new mic. How's it sounding on your end? Pretty clear, hopefully? Do a quick manual save here. Random treasure box. I'll take it. Also, Tim, I hope you've been doing pretty good lately. Again, I'm really glad you could make it. Really? Might have to turn the volume down on the mic some, maybe. I've been pretty good. Yeah, definitely been pretty good lately. Busy. It's not that loud. That's good.
Time to give Wadis to Baronlight. Ready? Go!
Got a problem? Someone's in a rush.
How's Forbidden West going? From what I've played, it's been pretty good. I actually haven't been playing it much. I mean, I really, when it comes to games that I stream, I don't ever play them when I'm not streaming. So what I have played, I've really liked quite a bit. Have you been playing any games you lately, Tim? Yeah, here lately, my life has been, other than, you know, working on the studio, doing a few things, it's been kind of casual. Watching some YouTube videos before bed, working a lot, which my job's not hard. I'm just dealing with people all day, so it's not too bad. Nothing physically taxing. But yeah, it's been pretty good lately. The gaming's been fun. I've been wanting to game more. Currently on the PlayStation Network, so there is Team Sonic Racing. And to some people that sounds so boring, but I have had quite a bit of fun playing that. I haven't been streaming it, and I probably won't. Sonic games, it's kind of like something I really enjoy, but it's probably nothing I'll ever stream. It's just kind of the way it is. Unless they had some like old school classics come out. And even then, I don't even know if they would. You know what I mean? Like Sega Genesis old school. Of course, I'm not going to stream those. They're kind of like one and done games. Play it for a little bit, die, you start over. But more like the Sonic Unleashed, I never got a chance to play it, so that would be fun. I wanted to play Sonic Colors when it was released, but I never really heard anything good. And then like Shadow the Hedgehog. Now that one, I love that game. The games you got on the PC? Nothing that's new, I feel you. I've really been wanting to play Elden Ring, honestly. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It just looks amazing.
The way to Baronlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
From what you've
Pedro
seen,
mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here.
Savage and Hard.
Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
Yeah, I've heard it is like the perfect mix between like any open world game like Skyrim mixed with like Dark Souls. But I've heard a lot of people say it's not quite as hard as Dark Souls, so I mean it's really all I had to hear, honestly.
You know what we are on the same side here, Olvent. The bristlebacks threaten us all. What do you want, Olvent? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvent Friel, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Does it put? Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean that as far as difficulty goes. Skyrim, to be fair, really isn't that hard of a game. I just meant in terms of the open world aspects of Skyrim, with the difficulty of like Dark Souls. But again, I've heard that it's not quite as hard as Dark Souls either.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Over there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
They don't sound very happy.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Ha
They still don't sound that happy. They look happy.
Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Merchants are now available. New equipment. Restock your. Ooh. New equipment.
Let's get some ale.
Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
What the hell's the merchant?
Ulvund must be thrilled. Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Cool. Fire Hunter Bow. Some stuff goes down. New perks. This one's a little bit better, but I guess the bow can wait. Fast travel pack. I'll buy that. Shit, I bought 2 of them.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools.
I was hoping,
Fixing you.
I was hoping there was one that we could get as far as armor. Maybe we can craft something new. Oh, that's a pouch upgrade. Don't tell me it's like one slot. I'd be very disappointed if it was. Bomb satchel. More arrows would be pretty cool. We don't have enough resources. I think we're okay. For now, we can do more upgrades later and stuff. What the hell is this? This is your stash. Oh, that's pretty cool.
You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
For a guy to be insulting a lot of people, he sure didn't seem to want to leave.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the don'ts some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Okay. Increase the effectiveness of healing and potions. Gain benefits while low. Use visibility. Medical berries provide more healing and heal you faster. Definitely. That's where that one's going. Still somehow have 2 skill points. Low health region. Automatically recover health sooner than the critical health state below 25. Yes. Resist more damage in the critical health state. Yes. Very cool. I really like the skill tree balance in this game. Like, it is really cool.
I've heard of your adventure. My armor can help.
Oh, an armor dealer. Stitcher. A little bit more resistance to poison. Less resistance to electricity. In the current position with where we are, I think we're going to be more okay with what we have. I wonder if I could call my mount over here, or if it's still just chilling outside, maybe? Ah, it is sweet.
Could get around faster if we find a charger to override.
Went through a few things. I'm gonna quick save really quick. When I say quick save, I actually mean manual save.
Barren Light. Last part of the Sendum before the Forbidden West. And a Karja horn. Maybe that means the embassy's starting soon.
Savior, welcome.
That's a stool. I thought that was. Oh man, I thought that stool was like a loot box. There's gotta be one around here somewhere, huh? I mean, all this extra stuff to just no loot? Come on now. No loot. At all. Just stuff for arrows. It's not so bad. I mean, we need it. Some rocks. Don't really need rocks. I like how it shows you where your mount is. It's nice.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
Maybe. Honestly, kind of stocked.
Oh, there.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy.
Please.
I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanath return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
But Aloy is wishing she could. Probably so. I mean, this game so far has been nothing but like people giving her the runaround, saying, "Hey, do this." Oh, you did that. Thank you. Can you do this?
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and change scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait. Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Hey!
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
I'm asking nicely.
Hey, Varl. Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, nose off. You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do.
Too bad my mount's trapped on the other side of a town, though. In a bridge, in a wall, in a dam. Damn, that is some crispy looking water. You'll have to ignore me about the crispy looking water thing. I don't know. I saw something earlier. I can't even remember what it was down there talking about crisp. Like crisp water. And I don't know. After I heard that, just I keep thinking crispy water. Just in my brain. Can't get it out. It's like pulling teeth. Pulling teeth might be worse. Maybe. Don't want to know.
Oh.
Just like these people want to do battle.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Vashav.
What up, Rez? How's it going?
Command last of the army of the setting sun. You all have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why, along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Glad to hear from you, Rez. How's Elden Ring been going for you? I am wanting to play that game so bad, but I'm trying to get caught up with this. I was talking about the beginning of the stream. I haven't been streaming in a while because I've been doing a lot of work here in the studio. I've been focusing on like a lot of stuff, and honestly, my job and working on things with love. Had to do a lot of repairs on the PC. Thankfully, I had Stacy's help through it all. It's been crazy. Trying to finally get caught up on streams and finishing this game. I'd really like to be playing a couple other games at the exact same time, but unfortunately I can only stream one game at a time. Gosh, but Stranger to Paradise, Elden Ring, there was some Legends Arceus update I haven't even played yet. It's just, there's so much that has gotten away from me from that time. Since I haven't been streaming, it feels like just catching up has been so hard. And yeah, it's been fun. Didn't think you'd like it, but you loved every bit of it. Gosh, it looks like a lot of fun to me. As I was talking to Tim earlier, like, to me, it looks like the perfect mix of Skyrim mixed with, like, Dark Souls. And that is just, like, such a tempting game. I've never been, like, a Soulsy top fan, but from what I've seen of it, it doesn't look like it doesn't look as hard as Dark Souls, It doesn't look as hard at all. It definitely does look like it has its difficulty, but I love the open world aspect that it has. It just looks so amazing.
I've never seen markings like those on a Carja before.
The Carja see ink is...
That's how you feel about it?
For the Tenakth, there's much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
But with a lot more difficulty? Reminds you of Skyrim so much, but with a lot more difficulty. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's kind of how it looks to me. I haven't played it. Definitely how it looks to me, though.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind in the journeys to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Korut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakths just spat on the ground when I walked by. Well, they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. But there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now it looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
So the astrologer, I've seen a little bit of gameplay. I try not to watch a lot because I'd really like to play the game and have a fresh feel to it. But like, is the astrologer, is that the one where it looks like they have like almost a bow staff and they wave it around and use magic? Is it a magic user? Can you use magic throughout the game? Also notice that there's like some kind of like summon element to the game. Like I said, I've tried my best to just like avoid everything. Because I hear like there is an overarching story, but it's not like super in-depth. It's kind of like something, almost like Skyrim had kind of like pick and choose it along the way. Although I've also heard that Skyrim has a more in-depth story than it does. Like, I've heard that the story is there. There's an overarching story. And like you just have to play the game to find it, kind of thing. It kind of still has that Dark Souls feel to it. But I've noticed like the classes, they do seem to look a little bit different. I don't know what similarities they share and what they don't share. I also heard that you pick up different abilities along the way from like defeating certain enemies and stuff like that. So, I mean, it sounds interesting. Is there like a skill tree aspect as well? I mean,
The Carja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it. But not the last. The Carja need to know what I've learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
alright, give me just a moment. I'll take a very quick restroom break. And I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let me see if I can reposition this just a tad bit. There we go. Oh, that is not what I want to do. There we go. You can use whatever you want though. No matter what class you pick, you just have to pick for the weapon skills with the attribute points. There we go. Sorry, I have this weird pet peeve when it comes to like twisted up wires, and I was just like twisting it up there. The story is there, but you don't have to do it. Just a tad bit more. There we go. Do it till you're ready. Main focus is the what makes sense. Yeah, I feel ya.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change. Even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
They definitely do, Tim. I cannot stand tangled wires. And like having a studio set up like this, I'm literally covered in wires. Like unconditionally. Like I have power cords, USB cables, extenders, extensions, camera cords, microphone cords, now headset cords, because I'm not a big fan of wireless headsets. I really like corded. I feel like you get a better sound quality out of them, especially, you know, using a PC. Gosh, it's like, if you walked into this room right now, if you were one of those people that can't stand to see cords, it'd be a nightmare. Nothing less than a nightmare, because there's so many things. Like there's absolutely no way for me to even hide the cords. There's just so much, because I got my Switch, my PlayStation, my PC, my TV I use for a monitor, then the camera, the mic, the extender cables, the USB extension, the capture card, the tripod for the camera that I'll also use. Sometimes for other things, usually just the camera. It is just like a wasteland of cords and wires and Ethernet cables from the internet, because this is also, the studio is also the home base for the internet in the house. So it's got like the router for the wireless internet, like all the cords and cables that run off like the wire, or the not wire, but the router. And the modem. It's just there are cables everywhere. Not to mention the other things I have going on, like a charging cable for my phone. What is this cable? I don't know. And when you do remote play, you have to have your PlayStation controller hooked to the PC. So I have a cable, like literally cables, cords, USB, Ethernet, everything is everywhere in here. And it's impossible to hide them all. Like, it is insanely impossible to hide them all. So when they start getting twisted up, oh yeah, my OCD kicks in. What little bit I do have, it kicks in. I'm just like, ugh, I cannot stand that.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west.
Enrage the machine?
I'm the only one who can stop it.
Are they killing in the name of?
And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian. An army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
Jesus.
You need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
She has a motherfucking dragon robot? Oh no, it doesn't have wings. Not a dragon. It does have chainsaw teeth though. And she can apparently fucking rot it. What the fuck is going on? Why can they all rod these things? And why does that thing have a chainsaw in its mouth?
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Is it likely to get bloody? Oh, that is an understatement.
Not at all. Archers! Light them up!
Shit's about to get crazy. They dead. Oh yeah. Super dead. He doesn't have a helmet. Of course. Dead.
Archers! Keep them back!
Dead. Why would they not? Like, all I'm saying is, like, archers are among you. They got flaming arrows, right? Follow me. Why are you running into an open field? Why are you running into an open field?
Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
Ah! I'm being shot at! Let's run out in the open. Not on this side of the bank of a mountain.
They're not gonna make it.
For bravado. Dead fast.
Open the gates! Open the gates!
To crack the gate? Let me roll in there. Dead. Definitely dead.
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
You have the high ground! Be Obi-Wan Kenobi in this situation. Oh, gut shot. Did he just get stabbed? This is the whole embassy's over that guy. And he got gut javelin.
What happened? Can you see?
They dead.
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! We're spotted.
All right, try that again.
Leave them! Finish the enemy!
Aloy, here's some ammo.
Damn, thanks, bro.
You okay? The mount's down, but not the rider!
Hey, she felt that! Drawing on her now!
I'm gonna take this one out.
Oh, that helps.
Don't stop for wounded!
Hang in there! You fight without water!
Vengeance for Pasha! He really wants him dead. Take this ammo. I'm on target.
Oh, fuck. Wrong guy.
False to our
I'll
place.
flush her out.
Can you
Kill
use
the
the shock
riders.
attack?
Cut them all down!
Great shot.
Stay with me, Aloy!
Machine down. Get the rider. Engage that target.
Another monster down! Leave the one more trigger! Now! Attack their armor! Now they're scared!
There we go. Dead.
No!
Dead. Dead. That dude got fucked up.
Just you and me now, Bo.
We've survived worse!
Ah!
Can you go on? Took a big hit there. Have you never faced Nora warriors before? They can't take us.
I have that Easterner.
I need healing items. What the hell?
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Boss.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Going down with no peace. How did he survive that jump? Oh, what the fuck? Is he gonna kill Varl? He's gonna kick his ass.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
How do I have no ammo?
You will not survive.
I gotta get through that shield.
What the fuck is that?
Give it up.
There.
You're not stopping me. Wire's not gonna stay.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Need to break its guard. There, now's my chance. I've got to break that shield. His shield's regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. That shield's not gonna save you. There, he's exposed.
Here we go. Take all that shit. Yeah. There we go.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war, Honeycomb. Move out!
It's fucking crazy though. Someone's still alive. They're both still alive.
Get into the camp now.
He just had the shit beat out of him.
You're going on without me, aren't you? stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Who the hell is that guy?
It's salvage time, boys.
Guessing they about to die. Gotta take his little armor parachute thing. Yep.
I think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war on their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Carja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Fashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Carja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Sorry about that. To take a very, very quick restroom break. Okay, so not quite the final stretch of the knot, but we're going to keep on going. So Tim, you still hanging out with us? I want to try to work on a little bit of this, the volume that we got going on with the mic here. I'm going to adjust it just a tad bit. I'm going to turn it down. See if we can go about right here. Hopefully that's still pretty good, but maybe even a little bit more. Let's just go just a tad bit more, because I used to have to push it a little bit more. So this is a new mic, and where are we sitting at about now? Is it still pretty good? I'm just trying to find a good mitigation between the sound. I know my voice is probably gone in. It might not have a mid adjustment. Like it's just a new mic, so at this point, like I went down like 200 decibels, which sounds insane, and it really is using that example. But my old mic, I used to have to amplify. Still good. Does it sound like a little better, possibly, or just about the same? Like, I'm not trying to get too quiet, but I'm trying to maybe... No issues on your end? Okay, just to make it short, like, I'm just trying to, like, make sure the quality of the sound is still pretty good, and also trying to, like, not have too many background noises. I know you can still kind of probably hear the PS4 fan. It's not actually too far away. I can't actually push it too far away, unfortunately. I just need it for, like, remote play, and also just for other features that I need, as far as like the PC and a few other things in here, but cool. Okay, just making sure. Because, like I said, we went down like 200 decibels. Not too quiet, not too loud. Should I turn it up more, or do you think this is like a good spot where it's at? That I feel like not too quiet, not too loud. And I like that answer, but is it like, could it go up a little bit more, or is it like in a good spot, you feel like? Also adjusted the condenser a tad bit a little while ago. Because like I said, I turned it down a lot, but I mean, I can always turn it back up as well. You think it's fine how it is? Okay, I'll just leave it how it is then.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own.
I
When
would
the Karja
imagine.
pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that's Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was
One would say.
coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Yeah! I mean, they had all this going on. I don't know. You'd think they would probably be like, hey, somebody's going to revolt. This is a big deal. Somebody is going to revolt. What else?
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
He was more than a soldier. He was a pretty good guy.
It's too bad.
In a warrior.
About Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Sure, that one dude, even though I didn't like him, should have got shot in the back. I mean, come on now.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Me too. A lot of shit to loot right off the bat. A lot of broken shit in front of my face. Do we level up or do we just get skill points? Ah, yeah, it's a level up right there. The Shield Wing is an energy-based glider repurposed from machine technology. Hold square on the air to deploy the glide. Cool.
So, This is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
You know, like, I get it. She's alone a lot in
Who
dialogue.
wrote the ambush? Regalla. Had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
Silence.
Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Yeah, what I was getting at, it's like, you know, she's got a lot of alone time. Like, a lot of alone time, but like, and the dialogue obviously is what builds the story up, but it makes her sound crazy. She's like Batman. I'm Batman. My parents were killed when I was young. I had nothing that I could do but stand there. I was trained by Ra's al Ghul. I, alone, stand against darkness to bring justice to everyone in Gotham and in the world when I can save them. I am justice. I am in the darkness. I am Batman. There's a shit ton of loot around here. I'll just have dust. Metal shards. Metal shards. We can do a whole stream. This Halloween I should go as Batman. Just do the whole stream as Batman. I'm Batman. Alfred. Where's my tea? I'm also Bruce Wayne, but I sound the same because I'm the same man. Or is he? Always liked that theory that was going around a few years ago that Alfred was actually the Joker. Kind of like the Don Quixote kind of thing. Like, there was a theory in fan fiction that like Alfred was actually the Joker, because obviously the Joker doesn't have much of a vendetta. He just does what he does because he wants to, and that was kind of the theory behind it all, that Alfred was the Joker for Batman. Like the whole Don Quixote thing. Like, he needed something to do, and his butler basically, depicted upon that he provided everything for him, so he had more things to do, more justice. Some have no idea what the darkness even is. Oh wait, let me do the voice. Some have no idea what the darkness even is. So you should take your first step into it and experience it for yourself. Batman.
Test the shield wing. I climb down when I can glide.
Or on glide when you can climb down. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm about to say it. She said, "Oh, they were camping somewhere. Maybe." Sure, this could have been whatever the fuck that clan just was, but like, I mean, come on now. It's a pretty shitty spot. I mean, I guess it was. It looks like it was burned to the ground. Joker's only vendetta is to watch the world burn. Yeah, for all we know. It's never been revealed. Unless, you follow, like, the whole, like, original, what was his name? Gosh, why can't I think of his name now? Red, gosh. What is his name? Come on. Jason Todd. Not Red Helmet. Not Red Skull. Red something then. Not Red Robin either. Red shingles. No, I'll look it up really quick. Let's see. Red Hood. Red Hood. I was about to look it up and just remember Red Hood. That's what it was. Red Hood. Whoa. I like this. Like it's oh shit, I don't like that. But it's kind of giving us an idea already now of like so it's been a common thing within the game. We haven't had, we don't see a lot of cars. We don't see a lot of like the old world. And like that kind of had a resemblance, kind of like that old world feel kind of looking thing, which is pretty cool.
The land out here too. Something's going on at that camp.
That's pretty cool.
Come on, you know me. I ever give you anything less than
Do a manual save.
I did. No.
Then after this,
Competition out there.
You think I'm
I got some skill points to use I
worried
forgot
about
about.
other crews? I've got an eye for quality.
Made up 2 levels there.
Salvage. They
Let's see. Deal more damage with Resonator Blasts. I haven't really got to that yet, so I don't know about it. Powered by a special mode in your focus, gain a greater chance to land critical hits, increase damage. I like that. Increase that crit. Level 3 connected skills unlocked. What the hell? What is this one? Critical strike deals more damage, stun, or knock down enemies, then approach and tap R for a critical strike. Yeah. We already got it. Targets remain energized longer first strike in the enemy with a melee attack to build up energy on your spear. Then, when fully charged, tap R2 to energize your target. Finally, switch to your bow and shoot the energy on the target to deal a large amount of damage. Gosh, I'm only doing that so I can get this. Wait, what the hell? Oh, there we go. So we got 2 skill points left. Bolster your resolve and deal more damage with ranged weapons for a limited time. Activate your equipped Valor's Surge by opening the weapon wheel. Press L1, tapping R1 for a unique and powerful special ability. What do we get going on here? Health potions provide more healing, and all potions are faster to consume. Carry more medicinal berries in your medicine pouch. Yes. Hands down. I like this one too. And then our next skill points can be consume a special potion to restore health and gain resistance status effects. I like that. Let's save again.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tenakth attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove him off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
sounds like a salesman trap
to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
I'm counting on you, Aloy.
Alright.
I can make this armor work. Aloy, you managed to get those parts I asked for?
I'm working on it. I should get going.
Good luck.
What the hell's the point of this? And how am I supposed to know where to go? If when I click on the mission, it just takes me back to that dude. What the hell? More Aaron's perfect. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I mean, I kind of want to, but
contract before going on the hunt.
Damn it.
Any news on those shell walk?
I'll get them.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I have to go.
Let's hope those shell... You got any salvage to sell, Huntress?
How the hell was I supposed to find them if I don't even know where to go? Shell walkers. I don't know what they are. I'm guessing water.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
Is this a good guy?
No machines, just you and me.
Where'd she go? Oh! Hey you, come here. Come here and let me thank you proper.
I'm gonna change the quest. I'm never gonna find that shit. We'll level up before we get there. Quick restroom break time. Give me a moment. More errands. Honestly, it's kind of the gist of half of this game. Is mainly doing a bunch of errands. I don't do all of them. Some of them are like, yeah, sure. A lot of them I'm like, Nah. I'm good.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barrenlight by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tenakth in neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through the stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
We'll see. If it's one-sided, you gotta put a line. Where enough is enough. That's for sure.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside. Okay, let's see what we can find around here. This crate might be useful.
This game's so crazy. You tell yourself, like, yeah, I'm not going to do any like side quests or anything like that right now. I'm just trying to do some story, and then boom! Doing a side quest. Did you plan on doing it? No. Are you doing it? Probably. I am.
Looks like this door's locked. Maybe there's another way in.
No way my mount is gonna run all the fucking way out here. It did? Holy shit! People walk all over you? That's true.
Red crystals growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them. I bet a cook can do something with this. Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do. I better move on for now.
Come back for another time kind of thing, I suppose. Oh, what the hell? I wonder if that's those things that they were talking about, the back things.
Always count on a pack of scrappers to carve up any salvage.
Scrappers.
I can keep going. Motherfucker. Damn it! I don't know how far it'll take me back. It didn't save for a while. Got too caught up in the salsa. Killing random things. It's alright though. We didn't miss out on much of anything.
There we go. What the fuck? Where did that one come from? God damn it. Okay.
Huntress! You're back!
Never left.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Motherfuckers aren't even here now! What the hell? Quick save action. Didn't do a lot. Died a couple of times. Still don't lose progress. You know. Rebel camp. Something we gotta do. Yeah, a couple of things. That is something else we need to do eventually is the tall neck thing. You know what? Let's finish this quest up and then let's do that for the night. Also going to be trying to do a few of these. Get the fast save things, trying to, you know. Pay attention where attention is needed, kind of thing.
I bet this green channel will fetch a price.
Glitch. It's okay. Let's try to get the tall neck first, then we'll finish off with the story part tonight.
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. I should make sure I have my facts straight. Give the contract a quick read. Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise.
It's a fucking goat. Literally. Try to line this up, get as close as we can to the tall neck kind of thing. It's the first tall neck of the game.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus.
May the sun shine upon you. You for cover. Dangers out there, stranger.
We'll be back Stone's End, whatever that is.
Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
Oh, there it is. There it is. How to climb on top of it. That's the hard part.
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough. This is getting quicker.
If I could get up here. Damn, that didn't work. You gotta figure out this thing's like Trigon's trajectory. Like, where is it going? What is it doing?
Chainsaw. From the Taro tribe's home. Built on top of old satellite dishes. have to find another way.
We're gonna die. Fuck.
Must be closing in on the signal.
Well, I've got some news for you.
It sucks so bad.
Red, you won't believe what
Give
I've
me
got.
a quick second.
Lots has been going on around here, Savior. Savior, let's talk. Red, you want to hear something interesting? Red, you won't believe what I've got to tell you.
Okay, so this is definitely the final stretch of the night. I'm not giving up on anything. Let's try to calculate the silver, the long neck again. Then after that, my plan is to actually finish this thing the best I can, if I can. So it looks like this thing in the center is what we gotta kind of go after to get to it, I'm thinking. I don't really know. It's just my best judgment.
Can always count on a pack of scrappers to carve up any salvage.
Oh, Jesus. There we go.
What is that? A power generator? Much better.
Okay, so whatever I have to do to get on top of that has definitely got to do with this.
Console. No power though.
God damn it, Aloy.
They're searching for me.
There we go.
Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up. This must have generated power at some point. It's dead now.
What the hell is the point in all this?
This'll break my fall.
I'll be honest with you, not really getting it. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I mean, it makes sense, but like, I don't know how we power on this device. Okay, there's more to it, apparently. Maybe we can do this. Shit.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running.
Here we go.
Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier.
Jesus. Keep bumping this mug. So Rez, you still hanging out with us? And Tim. So Tim, have you been watching any like cool TV shows or seen any good movies lately?
Let's see what this thing does. Looks like I'm in luck.
Here we go.
Something's wrong.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Shear's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the toll neck. I untangle the dish. Let me climb higher.
Intensely focused on not dying. Oh, and playing playing Elden Ring.
Actually worked.
So how's the sound been for you? Other than, you know, being able to, like, I turned it down about 200 decibels, so how's the sound been for you, Rez? I know earlier it was kind of echo-ish. Trying to make some adjustments as we go. First, not here with the actual like studio mock. So I've made some adjustments as we've been going.
I should be able to get to that tall neck now.
Tim said it was still pretty good,
Find the right spot.
but yeah, it's just trying to get the echo out, like a lot of the condense, trying to get the condenser in there just right as well. Trying to, I know there's been a lot of background like sounds as well. It's kind of hard to knock them all out. I'm not used to it. Usually, I've been used to like my
Well, that didn't work. I'll try again.
been used to Turtle Beach look, and that sucks. It was right there, but for some reason, like the thing wouldn't deploy. Appreciate the lyrics though, Tim, for sure. For sure, for sure. Turn the game sound up. I could do that. I don't want to turn it up too much, but I do want it. I'll take that into account for sure. For real. I try not to ever keep it up too hot, but I get that. Oh my god.
There must be another way.
That was it. I just don't know how the fuck I can get that any better. This is gonna be a tough one. Where do I jump to grab the ledges?
That must be Plainsong.
Oh my god, how the fuck do you stop on it?
Don't talk of old sound languages.
Oh, god damn it. How the fuck do you stop on those little ledges? Level 68, thinking about it, should be able to challenge the second boss. Damn! What level were you on the first boss? And how hard was it? There we go.
Tallneck said map data to other machines, and now it's mine.
Three skill points. Put it on that. Yes, that is a tree. Come on now. Actually, we have a nice little save point. I think I'm gonna call it here. I hate to, but it seems perfect. I'm not divulging into too much story. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. It's the perfect time. Didn't actually expect to see this save point right here like I did, but I'm glad I did. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Please like, subscribe, share, follow. Whatever it is on whatever platform you're on, please do help me and support this channel. I really appreciate it for everybody that does. It's completely free, and you have options if you want to support it. You know, the not free Tribunals World memberships and other subscriptions and stuff like that that you can follow on. And to everybody that does support, I really do appreciate it, and thank you so much. But I'm going to get out of here. Good night, Rez and Tim. Thanks for holding that down on Twitch and YouTube. I really appreciate that a lot. And it was cool getting on here with the new changes to the studio, the new mic, and a lot of other cool stuff. So I appreciate all the support, and thank you all so much for watching once again. Hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. I will be back on tomorrow night, and I'm going to be back on the regular streaming schedule. I have taken quite a bit of time off, but most of it was just trying to mitigate time and efforts and stuff like that, and trying to work on the PC. Had to do a lot of cool stuff, a lot of different changes to the PC. But all those changes are finished, and again, once again, I really appreciate every single one of you for watching, and thankfully, things are done. I love that Cowboy Bebop, but till next time, I am out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody for taking part in everything and all the support. But until next time, I'm definitely out of here. So thank you so much. And until then, till next time, hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. If you can't, I'll totally understand. And if you can catch these streams once again, I'd really love it if you could like, follow, subscribe. You know, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. I'm on all of them. Stream every single night that I can. And I will be keeping up those regular streams back up once again. And again, Rez and Tim, thank you so much for holding it down on Twitch and YouTube tonight. But until next time, everybody, I am out of here. Good night, take it easy, have fun. And until we see each other again, I'm out. Good night, everybody, take it easy, have fun.